Hello everyone. All right, so it is 11:11. We're going to go into our silent meditation right now. Alrighty, so hello guys. We're just doing our silent meditation at 11:11. I'm going to transfer you guys all the way into my setup here. So we're doing free readings today as always. We're doing our silent meditation at 11:11 this week. We've got some crystals set up. I'm going to turn on my light here. And we're going to see what's going on for today's energy. One of the things that came up in my silent meditation was indecisiveness. So let me know, guys, are you feeling indecisive today? And I was also feeling like it's important to connect with loved ones that have crossed over as well. So those two things were coming up in my meditation. I'm not sure if you had time to go into that meditation, but let me know as well if you were able to connect and get a message. So we're going to pull up our cards and do a crystal reading. And oh geez. Oh my God. And we're going to do free readings for people, but as always, if you're a subscriber, we prioritize you guys. So we're going to see what's coming up with the daily energy. We're going to go into our subscribers, and then anyone that's new that wants to subscribe can, of course. And it's really helpful. You get a deeper reading your first time in. If you auto-renew, it's helpful if you're planning on staying. If you're not sure, it's all good if you just want to do the 1 month. And I'm going to be coming back on at 7 p.m. tonight and doing free readings as well, so feel free to take advantage of that. So the message today in my meditation was indecisiveness, okay? Might not be able to see that card that well, but that's okay. So again, let me know, are you feeling indecisive or have you been feeling that way? And guys, if I get likes, then I'll do free readings. Okay, if you're not liking or tapping the screen, then I'm not going to do free readings. We'll just work on our subscribers. So just so you guys know. So daily energy here that's coming through is the Six of Earth. Whenever, and this is going to be up on YouTube for the replay as well. Welcome in, guys, because I used to, Star Child is thinking of you yesterday. I almost reached out just to see how you're doing. So I hope all is well. So I'm not doing the daily readings underneath TikTok and YouTube anymore. This week, I wanted to see how it goes for doing live daily energy readings and just to see how people are participating and contributing to that. I've been doing a silent meditation at 11:11. I'm getting messages. Today, I got the message there's indecisive energy, and it's also important to connect to loved ones that have crossed over as well. Okay, so welcome in. Feel free to share this out, guys, as well, if it's helpful for you. So we'll do a quick daily energy, and then we're going to go into our subscribers. Okay, so Star Child, I will write you in for a reading. Thank you very much for all your support. And I have a free masterclass coming up on the 18th, which is next Saturday, 7:15 Atlantic Standard Time. That's not recorded, and it's in a Zoom session, so it's going to be interactive. We only have 3 people signed up for that right now, so definitely take advantage of that. We're going to be doing readings and healings and helping you with any emotional baggage that you have going on and any goals that you have that you're working on as well. And if you didn't catch the replay of the free masterclass I did underneath YouTube on Saturday, you might want to go check that out and create your own homework for yourself, which was creating a reward system, and again, receive all the healings there. And then when you come in Saturday, it'll be even more helpful for you, just to give you a better idea. Now, that being said, I don't think any of the people that were in that masterclass are even signed up for the one on Saturday, but it'll just give you an idea of how we were structuring things and how things were coming up. Okay, so balance with money, right away, that's coming up. Whenever we see the Six of Earth, this says that you have been putting forward, you have been contributing. Please, guys, keep tapping that screen so we can do some free readings for you guys, just to help us get into that supportive. So one thing that's also coming up is it feels like satisfaction is coming up as well. So if you're, again, today not feeling as happy as you'd like to feel with some of the work that you're doing or the things that you're doing, your relationships, where this is a new moon energy, guys, we're still in that. If you want a new moon reading, they're $7. I send you a 5-minute video with theta healing downloads and support for your new moon. I'd highly recommend doing that, again, because today's going to be the last day for that, because again, we're in that manifestation energy, but we're also recognizing where things aren't working for us anymore. Okay, so there were 6 people on the screen. We're seeing that here. 6 represents, again, just balance. So where are you feeling like there's toxic energy, or you don't want to keep doing the same things you've been doing anymore? Like, I think you can feel it right now. What's not working for you, right? You know where you're succeeding, you know where you're not succeeding. It's easy, especially when it comes to money. It's like, hey, I make money or I don't make money. It's pretty simple. So again, if you're feeling like you're doing something, you're not getting what you deserve, what you desire, then it's time to move on, right? And I can use that as an example. Yesterday, I went on at 111 underneath my YouTube live, and nobody, like, I had a couple people, like, I saw like maybe one person hop on, one person hop off, and I'm like, okay, I committed all week to doing free healings and free readings. So you guys can go back and rewatch those. But then when I showed up live on Monday, right, to see if I wanted to continue on, there was no one there, right? And I'm like, okay, so I'm talking to the screen, even though people can watch the replays. So I'm like, yep, no, we're not doing free readings and healings here anymore, unless I feel called to it, or you guys are, liking and commenting, that sort of thing. Kind of like here, if you guys aren't tapping the screen and there aren't any likes, I'm offering free readings, so just keep tapping that screen. And the more, more likes I get, the more free readings I'll want to do. Makes sense? So I'm using myself as an example because I feel like you guys know what I'm talking about. It's like the universe is still showing you something. It's like, hey, we're purposely going to show nobody on this reading because we want you to put your energy, maybe it's over on TikTok or maybe on something else, right? So don't forget about that, guys. The universe is still supporting you. So when you do feel like there are those little pitfalls, there's definitely something going on there. Okay, so that's our daily energy. It feels like we're having aha moments. That's really what this new moon was about in Scorpio. You might be having those, like a recollection where you're just like, oh shit, yeah, And so this reward system that I was talking about in that masterclass for people over the next week, it feels important because maybe you're not taking enough time for yourself, or maybe you're just like, you're sitting in the background a bit too much, and you could be making more leaps and bounds here. So thank you very much, guys. Feel free to share this out if you'd like to get our likes up. The higher my likes get, the more free readings I'm going to give. And I'm going to be coming on here this week. So my dedication to you guys is 11/11. I do a silent meditation. Today in my meditation, I got indecisive energy and connecting with loved ones that have crossed over as our message to start us off. And then I'm also committed to doing our daily energy readings, and we'll see how those go here underneath my live. Okay, and then we do our subscribers, and then opening up to free readings as long as people are tapping and liking. And I'm also being told, if I feel like it, to go on at 11 o'clock at night as well, which would probably be, 10 o'clock your time or something along the lines of that, a little bit of a nighttime reading. So I have Callie probably as my second person and Star Child as number 1. Was there any other subscriber hopping in that would like a reading and a message? First-time subscribers get a little bit more love and support because it's your first time. We want to guarantee you that one reading. Hello. Is it Rachel? So I'm going to put you down as a third person, okay? Did you guys notice how I changed my read over to calm for my subscribers? Hey, Mindful Minute, and you did sign up for our masterclass, so I'm so happy for you. I think you're really going to enjoy that. Yeah, that's lovely. Okay, perfect. Mindful Minute. So far I have Star Child, Callie, Rachel, and the Mindful Minute, aka Heather. Okay, I remembered somebody's name. I know Monica. I don't know if I'm allowed to use Monica's name. I like the badge. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I felt like we needed a change. Even my crystals here. I don't know. This feels good because I was opening up last night to a crystal reading. And then I also I stopped using some sage and things like that because I want to start, oh Jesus, using my smudge sprays and things like that because that's what I'm working on. I'm going to start promoting more of those for little stocking stuff or ideas. Anyway, I was going to show you something else that I have for yes and no questions, but we're not doing yes and no questions, so I will reattach that handle next time. Okay, so let's focus on you guys now. Taking a few deep breaths, maybe putting your hand up on your heart or maybe on your knees, like just above your knees. Sometimes that's a little bit of a grounding tool, just rubbing and kind of rub, massage gently just above your knees. That can be really just calming. Okay, so we're going to call you Monica / Star Child here, okay? So do you have a question? Let me know. Take up some space. And thank you for all the taps, guys, as well. I really appreciate it. If you're not underneath my other social media, feel free to check out my link tree. Again, specials and free stuff I have and other places I do free readings, okay? So the tiger's eye, right away, I'm feeling called to that for you, okay? And so if you ever like any of these crystals, I sell these crystals as well. So tiger's eye is a stone that can be super, super, super supportive, okay? And when I hold this, I feel like I want to put it up to my heart, and it feels cold and calming. So something tells me, again, with your new moon energy, you're really really fiery right now. So what sign are you, Star Child? Because this is in Scorpio, but it will make a difference what you have going on, whether it's like air, fire, water, that sort of thing. Because I think that you're Pisces, water. Okay, makes sense. So a Pisces runs on that perfectionistic side. And so it feels like you might be letting go of a lot with this new moon. And that's why the tiger's eye is helpful for you, because it feels like there's almost too much going on for you right now, because Scorpio is like very aware. And so this awareness piece that's coming up might make you feel like I need to do this, or I need to do that, or I need to let go of that, being that Pisces energy. And it's actually, no, it's the complete opposite. It's like sit in this energy for like 25 minutes and just explore all of the emotions that are going on around your heart. And then I think you're going to be like, oh, as we were just talking about, like, aha, yeah. So if you're not taking that 25 minutes today, again, work with your tiger's eye if you own any. If you want to buy one, I have one without paint on it. I can support you with that, but that's really what's coming up. Any grounding stone would definitely work. But it's also, there's a need to release emotion. So yes, use your crystals, use the healing that you have to release any emotions that are coming up as you're exploring what's going on. Make sense? And again, once you get into the membership group, because I know you're going to, the Reiki healing, energy healing, Akashic Records I feel like it's going to blow your mind. The other good things, guys, for financial purposes, if you're struggling at all, my beginner level membership now has new moon rituals, theta healing downloads that get kept up there permanently. So next month, you'll get new theta healing downloads and a new moon ritual and reading. And then you're able to listen to the one from the previous month. So it gets stored there. That's all through my website. Plus, you guys now get weekly energy readings, so that's not public anymore, just for beginners. And then you also on the 11th of the month get a guided meditation, plus all the other like workshops and support in there, and things I continuously upload when I feel called. So just that in itself can be really helpful for people for $11.11 Canadian. Okay, so again, giving you insight each week, helping you manifest with that new moon and also let go, and then like the grounding meditations among the other things that you can learn in there, okay? So completely up to you guys, but I do feel like I've created an opportunity that you can't resist. So that's why I did that. And I'm like, ooh, obviously financially, that might not be great for me, but I want people to benefit from the things that I offer. I want you guys to get support and feel positive. So that's why it's there. Okay. Thank you very much for being here, and thank you for everyone tapping and liking the stream. Thank you so much, Robin. You're always so amazing and giving. Oh, thank you very much. So we do have a 3 of Earth, so Earth is coming up for a lot of people today. So again, this is still kind of daily energy community collective readings for everybody. So Callie, we're going into you. Would you have a question by chance? Let me know what's up with you. I don't know if you have a nervous tension right now at all. Hey, so one of the things that I pick up actually for you, I'm kind of getting this blue agate here, okay? And it's kind of in the shape of the moon. I found a house. I'm wondering if I will be approved. Awesome. Well, we can definitely tune into that. I do feel like you're in for a bit of a roller coaster ride, but because the moon is coming up again, the new moon rituals, Theta Healing Downloads could be helpful for you. Again, I have a $7 new moon reading sent over to your email. It's 5 minutes with Theta Healing. So keep manifesting this place. So don't let any fears creep in, because I was getting that little bit of like nervous tension, a little bit of that feeling in my stomach. Yeah, I'm on a roller coaster, definitely. So I'm feeling all of that energy. And again, it seems like old trauma is coming back up for you. Just so be mindful of that. That's where, you know, if you do the $7 reading, I can kind of help just do some downloads around the trauma if you want, to help you at least feel lighter. Yes, it is my relationship. Okay, so I do feel like this, you will, regardless of the timeline, you will be approved for a house, okay? So there is a yes there for that. So again, just calming your nervous system and working on that, working on nutrition as well is coming up for you, okay? So specifically, I'm getting comfort food. You wouldn't think that comfort food is like healthy, but it is when you're feeling this way, because it'll actually calm and ground you. You know, when we get sleepy vibes after we eat and just like, oh yeah, okay, I might not want to do 800 things, but you're not like buzzing as much. You following me? And an energy healing session with some Theta Healing Downloads could benefit you as well. So yeah, you could hop into my free masterclass on Saturday as well if you want to get additional support for free. I thought about getting some ice cream yesterday, but I decided to save money instead. Yeah, no, you needed the ice cream. And again, watch the masterclass underneath my YouTube live. It should, I'm not sure if it's under my link tree still or not. But again, if you just go to my YouTube lives, please subscribe as well. And if you can like the videos, it's really supportive for me. But yeah, that reward system is in there for you as well. Okay. So thank you so much for asking your question. Again, I think there's a few suggestions I made there that will be helpful for you. And with your energy, I'm definitely going to use I'm using rose and sage spray. So rose brings in love. Again, a lot of people going through heart chakra, and then the sage is clearing out that old energy, that old sticky, you know, past stuff. So yeah, thank you so much for being here, guys. Thanks for all the taps. One of the things I was doing the last couple days is when we get up to 10,000 likes, I pull somebody out and we do a reading, potentially healing session on them. Regardless, I'm going to do some free readings here, but it is helpful if we get up to those marks, please. And that kind of forces me to stop and appreciate. Okay, so there is another person, Rachel, and then Heather. Okay. So guys, if you hop in as a subscriber, we get a reading every single time. As you're seeing, we prioritize you. You can take up some space. So Rachel, do you have a question? The stone I'm getting for you is this one. It has a little bit of green in it. So is money coming up for you by chance with your new moon? Is that something you're wanting to bring in more of? Is there anything material you're working on? Is there like clearing out the heart by chance? I'm getting some emotions are coming up for you. Trust is definitely something you're working on, all the things. You've got 8 of air, okay? It says an illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. So with this crystal, okay, when I can connect to that, it feels like there's some maybe panic mode that you're working on clearing out right now. I'd love some money. Yes, trust and love. You're funny. So I really get like panic mode is coming up. You know how I said in my meditation at 11:11 I was getting indecisiveness? And it sounds like that's coming up for a lot of people here. And again, if people are watching on the replay, they'll still benefit from these collective messages as well. But there's a little bit of like judgment, I feel a bit confused on my guy I'm dating. Okay, we can go into that. But yeah, so it's like a lot of judgment, right? So it's like you're getting into your head before things have even happened, and that's where we're feeling like that 8 of air tells us, okay, you think you're trapped, you think you're stuck, but there's tons of room to move around. So if you actually Google tarot 8 of air, get more of a deeper explanation of this. He works so much, but he is being loyal. Okay, so let's just see. I'm getting he's good for you, but he's not great for you. Okay, so something to pay attention to, right? Because maybe you're pulling back or hesitant for a reason. Maybe this is a guy you're going to want to change. And I think if he's willing to change, that's good. But if he's like really, really stubborn, I'm not feeling good about this for you. I will Google 8 of air. Yeah, he's good for me. Okay. Yeah, he is good for you. But again, there's some changes that he's going to have to make, I feel. And again, see if he's also willing to want to change. Because when you get together in a couple, your lifestyle changes, right? And there's something going on there with his lifestyle. He might like his life the way that it is, right? So it's like, is he willing to like let you in, that sort of thing? It's him that needs to change to make it work. Yeah, so I mean, he's not getting the reading, so we're not going to focus on that, but just so you know, that would be a suggestion, okay? So I can understand why you need a little bit of a boost of energy or a little bit of an uplift right now. Yeah, I'm doing December readings as well, so those get sent over to your email, which is great. So I kind of do like an Akashic Records energy reading with a timeline for you for December, so that could kind of help you if you wanted to structure that around like relationship, that sort of thing, and like ways to support your energy a bit more. That's how I would direct it. So when you make your payment, you ask those questions. And also until November 19th, I'm also doing a deal on 30-minute readings. Okay, so it's not just for your December or your 2024. It's for like anything really specific. So we'll go into much greater detail with specific questions, and you can ask like 25 questions if you want with your payment. I don't care. 30 minutes is a lot. Okay. And then I also offer like healing downloads and things like that. Whatever I feel like you need. Sometimes it's a Reiki session that you can go back to and you have that access for 30 days. Okay. For some reason that's coming up, so I wanted to share that with others. Thank you for tapping the screen, guys. I really appreciate it. We're a little slow to move to get up to our 10,000. However, we're moving. Thank you, guys. So, Mindful Minute, Heather, are you here? And Heather, do you find if you're here and you've been listening, do you feel like there's a little story that we're telling with each card with our crystals? Do you feel that? I'm going to also smudge with my spray. If anybody wants a new moon spray, they're $13. I make those. I charge them. So I do healing on my sprays, and then I put crystals in them, some selenite, and I do all kinds of witchy stuff with my sprays. So that's for the new moon, and then I also have smudge sprays as well. So I am going to be popping more of this stuff up underneath my shop. So that's just going to keep growing and growing, and I'm going to create an Etsy shop as well, so I can make things easier for people if you are buying some Christmas gifts. Yeah, so I feel like I am seeing and hearing things more, just not sure if it's in my head. I'm getting you're not in your head, just to confirm that, okay? You have beautiful energy, so don't worry about that, okay? And nobody's here to judge you no matter what your circumstances are. You've got Archangel Uriel, the sun. Whenever we have the sun, as we're telling a story with all of the cards, it says literally the sun brightens up all the other cards. So if other people are here sharing energy with you because you got the sun, it helps everybody else's energy too. So you brighten up other people's lives, right? So, I do feel like romance would be good for you because I feel like you need that right now. You're not in my membership group, but that was one of the things that was coming up for our weekly reading was romance, which is interesting. So maybe you want to hop in as a beginner level. That's $11.11. Get all the support, even if it's just for the 1 month right now. And then also, you are coming into the 18th masterclass, so I would definitely, I'm not sure if you caught the first masterclass that's underneath my live YouTube. And so if you listen to that, I think you'll find that helpful, because everybody else is kind of working on love and that energy too. But we have to clear a few things in order to get there. But yeah, I think you're really working on seeing your self-image. You're very in tune with where the energy is right now. So you're working on your image, like your positive self-image, so that you're not relying on external things in order to feel better about yourself. But sometimes we need that to get us going, right? So there is lots of support for you. I do feel like you're starting to use your resources, which is great. Use more fantasy and imagination. You also have yellow, so we're working with the sun. And you have this yellow stone, which also has a pretty like pink and purple in it. So there is healing coming to you, as we know. And you're working on your divine feminine right now, that goddess energy. If you ever choose to come in as a VIP member, well, the masterclass is going to be helpful for you, but I'm kind of getting the mindfulness practices that I have in there. I have someone wanting to learn like the beginning level of yoga, which is basically the mindfulness training of learning that yoga is just breath. It's not like we're really doing much physically, but it's like the introduction to how to kind of get into that Zen space if you're struggling with that, because you're kind of questioning, am I in my head, am I in my heart? You are in your heart, but again, the mindfulness, which is interesting, that name is in your title there. That's more what's coming through, okay? And guys, if you do end up in the membership group, you can email me up to 5 times a month what you need support with or what you want to learn. On the 21st of the month, I teach healing tools. So if like, I'm a yoga teacher as well. If there's stuff that you want to learn, if you want to learn about EFT, emotional freedom technique, I will teach you guys those things. If you want to learn about angels, I will teach you about angels. They're not like super long classes. They're just more videos that I feel will be supportive for you each month. If nobody's telling me what they want, I tune into the energy of the group, which is just as great as well, but it's just if you want that extra support and learning, okay? But you are going through a learning curve, so you're on the right track, okay? Yes. Perfect. Trying to breathe. And you just had a little like orb in your picture here. So that's great. So I think I covered all my subscribers. Did I? Thank you guys for opening up your energy with me. We're halfway there to 10,000 likes. Thank you guys. All right. So I'm just going to cleanse here. I'm hearing that I'm opening up my mind. So there might be someone here who's also opening up the mind. My program that I'm teaching, my Foundation for Healing, starts up January 4th. What's nice about it is we meet every 4 weeks, so it's not something that there's a lot of pressure there for you to, fix this or do this. It's more just to keep some momentum up over a period of time where we're starting off our new year as well. So you guys can check that out as well. But if there are any programs that you want to learn and you want me to teach, I will teach you that program. We'll come up with it with dates and etc. and the investment. But what I'll do is, if it's just you and I'll teach it. I'll record it for my VIPs in my membership group, and I will also give you the recording to it. But then what I'll do is I'll advertise it, and anybody else that wants to come in and take advantage of that class, they can. But regardless, I'm going to teach it. So that's really nice if you have some requests. If it's like, I want to learn mindfulness practice, I will teach a program on mindfulness. Makes sense? So you're not just watching other people learning or me behind a screen. We can actually work together and I can coach you through it. Cool beans? All right, you're welcome. Okay, so welcome in, guys. So I just did our daily energy. I did a little meditation. I've gotten through all my subscribers. If you want to come in and subscribe, we can give you a reading each and every time. This week I'm going to be on at 7 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time and 11:11 doing free readings. So we're trying to get our likes up. It seems like they're going up. Hoping to get to 10,000 and do a reading here, but I will what I'll do is I'll do a bigger reading once we get up to 10,000, and then I'll do like very quick readings for people right now. Okay, so keep liking and tapping, please. Hi, how are you? Thank you, Linda. I am great. So anyone that wants a quick very quick message right now, we'll do that, and then at 10,000 likes we'll pull somebody out and do a little bit of a deeper healing. Okay. And you can also be a subscriber. You're not eliminated from this just because you're a subscriber. In fact, I might tune into you guys more because I have more of a connection to you guys. So welcome in. Thank you for all the taps. So guys, if you want a free reading, just say me, and then I'll, I'm not going to go deep into your energy, but when we get up to 10,000, I'll actually go into your records. So if you have a question or you just me. Okay. So Linda, the first thing that comes up for you here, is more laughter. Okay. 3 of fire. There's just this need to, move forward with joy and ease. When I do theta healing, I say, would you like this with joy and ease? So you don't feel like when you're working on yourself, it's work. So my encouragement here is invite more joy and ease. Just say, how can I do this with joy and ease? And see how the universe provides that for you. Okay. When do you think the energy will be better? Laughter's coming up for you, Mindful Minute, as well here. Because I'm like, you can say, I wrote down, you can say 20 years. LOL. So what's coming up? Yes, when you lighten your energy, like when you can laugh and all this energy just melts off of you, that's when that's literally when the energy is going to move for you. Okay. So this tension and this tightness, that panic mode is actually what's causing some issues. So get into rest and digest. I think everybody needs to hear that. So Angie will pull you up a card as well. So once we get up to 10,000 likes, we'll be able to pull somebody in here and actually go into their records, which is way more helpful. Okay. Life experience. I think I said Angie. Yeah, you have life experience. So, I think that I would work on assertiveness for you, Angie. For some reason, it's like you don't need to be aggressive to get ahead. You need to be assertive. So if you don't know what assertive means, I feel like you probably do, but just look that up, because I think you're wanting to attract more abundance, but assertiveness is what's going to get you there. Okay. My mindfulness program, or classes in my VIP membership group would also be really beneficial for you. I think sometimes people just don't know how to be present as much as they'd like to be. Okay, so thank you so much for being here and all the taps. Maddie, you have a very fun personality, just so you know. But I feel like there's some limiting beliefs that you have here. And again, I work on limiting beliefs. I do theta healing downloads. So we'll do some theta healing downloads once we pick our person at 10,000 likes. So you can kind of say yes to those as well. I'm getting there's something exciting coming up for you. Again, you have a very fun personality. So I feel like you lead by example. So keep role modeling for other people, and that will be great for you. Okay. Donna, if drawn. Okay, yep. So Donna will pick you here for a quick little message. Thanks so much for the likes, guys. They're getting up a little faster. Feel free to share this out as well. We can move ahead. Page of air. So Donna, definitely thinking. All right. So my suggestion here would be, I don't know what's going on with finances. Do you think about money? Do you worry about money? That sort of thing. I'm getting that there's also some communication blocks or errors from the past as well that would be helpful for you to clean up, okay? But I feel like don't get too caught up in the past and the negative stuff, because I feel like that could make you feel sad. And the goal here is when we work on the past, it's there to help you heal your heart in the now. Okay, so just a healthy reminder, you could definitely benefit from any of the lives I've done over the last week. I did free readings and healings and a talk along with my master class, so you can soak up all the healing there for free. So click my link tree, you'll find my YouTube. Please subscribe if you're taking advantage of that. Okay, I overthink and overanalyze, and yes, I have a fear of not being able to pay my bills. Okay. Well, we actually do some downloads around money from the free masterclass. And again, if you feel called, come into the free masterclass on the 18th. We can work on money with you. It's not very often I'm doing like a free group session. So just if you're able to make the time, it's not recorded, unfortunately. But yeah, like it might be good for you as well. Okay, just to help support you in those little ways. Priscilla, please. Thank you for being so polite, Priscilla. I'm going to cleanse after that one too. Do you, Donna, do you like smudge or anything? You could definitely use a cleansing spray, I'm getting. So if you want to buy a cleansing spray from me, just inbox me, okay? And I can make you one specifically to your energy and get your info. It'll be helpful. Alrighty, and also guys, cut any energy cords if you're picking up on other people here in this space, or you're feeling tied down because of someone else. Just underneath my profile, if you scroll down, you'll find a cord cutting exercise. Maybe do that. Call in Archangel Michael as well. So put a white light up around you. You might find this helpful throughout your day as well if you are feeling a little heavy. When there's negative people around you that are slightly judgmental, sometimes these are coworkers that we really can't get away from. And so how can we maintain our energy while there's those vampires out there, right? I've tried cleansing and I don't think it worked. Yeah, so that's why I think the spray would be helpful, because it's something you have control over. And also, if you I don't know what your work life is like, but it's nice to have at work, because the scent doesn't affect like anybody or anything like that. And so I have little mini ones too. You can put in your purse, different sizes. Anyway. Oh, we're at 10,000. Okay, yay, 10K. Thank you very much, guys. Really appreciate it. So please keep tapping the screen and we'll continue on. I'm just going to plug it in my phone here. Okay. All right, so if you want a reading, healing, just place your name, and let's go with place your name and your favorite number in the comments, please. And we'll just see whose energy we're feeling into here. Getting there's someone who has a lot going on in the back of their head. Okay, Priscilla. Good morning. Welcome in. So, Tink, we'll do a quick message for you, and then Priscilla, okay? So thank you guys for getting our likes up to 10,000. If we're able to get up to 20,000 while I'm still here, we'll do a deeper reading for someone. So Tink, we're going to pull you up a card here, okay? So it says a Chariot. If you have a question, feel free to ask. This is someone who needs to really continue to stay in positive energy. I'm feeling like you get a really high when something good's going on, but then it's like, oh, back to reality. And it doesn't have to be that way. Your whole life could be like literally this higher life that you're dreaming of. So again, with the new moon, I'm not sure if you were able to do a new moon ritual or not. I have a free one underneath my YouTube channel, rituals, new moon ritual. If you haven't checked that out, do that for sure. But it's like, we want to say things like that or something better, and can this get even better? So we want to feel like we're staying in that euphoric energy. And you're not in my membership group, but one of the things that came up for the weekly energy is that there will be some people between like Monday and Thursday who are staying in this high energy. So yeah, it's important to maintain that light, okay, within yourself. Last night our dogs got into a bad fight. Oh, so sorry to hear. I hope everything's okay. Yeah, so just a little bit of that ongoing pain or discomfort, right? So again, if we're working together, I would definitely clean up that energy. If you want to pay for the new moon reading, I can send it over to you and do some healings and clearings on what I'm feeling and picking up there, okay? So thank you so much for being here, Priscilla. We're going to go into your energy if you're still here, okay? No pregnancy questions, guys. You can do that in a private reading if you want. When you take advantage of any of the specials I have on, make sure you ask your questions with your payment, okay, please? So placing that white light up for everybody. So Priscilla, are you in here? Let me know. I'm here. Love you, go, Priscilla. Okay, so if you have a question or an area of focus, we can do that. So I'm just going to take a deep breath here, so feel free to do that with me. Okay, I'm hearing impatience right away. Are you struggling with impatience? By chance. Thank you very much for the likes, guys. So if we get up to 20,000, we'll go and do a deeper reading for some people if we get that there in that time frame. Yes, I am. Okay. Yeah, they're telling me right away that they want you to be cautious and careful right now, because I think you're spending too much time either on a certain person or in a situation that's maybe not working for you. Maybe you're struggling with it a little bit too much. So I would say pay attention to what's going on in the background right now. Maybe in the back of your head, what's going on unconsciously, because it feels like there are times where your energy is being pulled in a different direction, and I kind of get that, like, spirit's trying to show you, like, hey, come over here, I'm here, whatever, and you're just kind of like, no, I'm dead set on this. And it feels like it's not like controlling towards other people. It's more like your mind feels like it's made a decision and you have to stick with it. And so I kind of see you fighting with yourself a little bit. So this is a theta healing download, okay? So would you like to let go of times in your life where you got upset about things that weren't even a big deal? And would you like to know what it looks like and feels like? So we're replacing this negative energy with something positive. Would you like to know what it looks like and feels like to have happiness and joy inside of your heart? So when you do spend time on other people or doing certain things, you feel like you're getting something out of doing those things. Would you like to know what it looks like and feels like to have harmony within your energy, so that you can continue to listen to what your body wants, that you know when it's right for you to communicate to others? Would you like to know that it's safe for you to let go of times in your life where you procrastinated or put things off that you really, really were meant to do? And if so, that's a giant download. Just say yes, and then I ask for that to come through for you and anybody else that says yes to that, okay? Good. So that feels good for you, because I feel like right away it's helping you just pay more attention and be more connected, okay? Yeah, and I think right now, because more people are a little more reactive, I can see you paying a bit more attention to your own energy and just kind of recognizing, okay, like asking yourself, is this something I meant to do? Things like that, okay? So if you want to go further in a session or you want to book anything with me, you can go to my link tree. I'm going to integrate all of that energy with your permission, so allow that to start flowing through you. Good. And now I'm hearing harmony and balance, harmony and balance. So with this new moon energy, as a mantra or as an I am statement, you can say, I am harmonious, I am healing, I am happy, I am joyful, I am creative, whatever you like, okay? But harmony and balance could be a mantra for you when you, throughout your day, just as a healthy reminder, okay? Maybe continue that for the rest of your week if I don't see you back here. All right, guys, thanks so much for all the likes. We were able to cover all of our subscribers, get our daily energy reading in, and our meditation. So I really appreciate everybody coming in here, and thanks for all the new follows. And again, Linktree is going to guide you to some more new places if you're not already on all of my stuff. And we'll be back on here at 7 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time. And the replay, if you missed it, is going to be up underneath my YouTube channel once this gets downloaded. All right, guys, cool beans. Take care and bye for now.